rock it low, get aboard. I am Crip, so subscribe to his YouTube. You might see some shit you never seen up on the news. I'm talking worldwide shit happens on the map. You know we representing Sacramento, so we spitting facts. Hit subscribe, hit the link to his YouTube. You might find out what the whole world's hiding from us fools. I'm talking about them pale face niggas on the game. They never want to see us blow up and really hit the fame.
What's going on, y'all? We back for the round two, man. So, of course, man, for those of y'all who was with me and for those of y'all who don't know, we did a live, right? We had fun with the live, had fun with the situation. But now, the fun is over. We have to be real about this situation. Number one, I did the original live when Kelpy hopped up on there, man, on No Jumper, man, with Sharp and Suspect, right? They got on that boy. What Sharp did was out of line because Sharp don't do that to nobody else. And if Suspect was not Suspect, but if Kelpy was anybody but Kelpy, he wouldn't have did that. If Kelpy had any resistance bone in his body, Sharp would not have did that, or his block would have been knocked off. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm going to keep it real, man. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of y'all, man, don't know what no true ism is, man. So a lot of y'all need to... Hey, look, let me check this out, man. Number one, Suspect is not this ism. Another one, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta look, just like y'all made that mistake with Sugar Free. And y'all making that mistake with Sharp. See, you know what I'm saying? When people interact with Sharp, man, it's just business, man. It's just the platform, you know what I'm saying? It's just business. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know what I mean? It's just because you know somebody that knows somebody, that don't mean that's you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you done did something that's similar to that don't mean that's you. That's like, you feel me? Just because somebody done hold a rag and say this and say that, you feel me? And may have, maybe have gotten to a little something, that don't make you from the set. You know what I'm saying? But y'all think, oh man, he done sit over there, you understand me? He done sent the broad, you feel me? Oh, he got to be this ism. So if that's the case, then how can Kelpy, if Kelpy does that, then how, allegedly, right? How can Kelpy not be that? Because being that is more than just doing that, because anybody can do that. A trick can do that. That don't make you this ism. You know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, you know what I'm saying? Both of them, when they originally did that, showed they hand. Right? You know what I'm saying? See, all that was just for entertainment. And what they do is just for entertainment. I'm just going to be real. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a lot of people up on here that get up in here and talk about, oh, Sharpers. How do you know? You don't know that. You can tell a lot about somebody by the way they conduct themselves. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, how the ism is nothing but gentlemen. Well, what both of them displayed on the first interview was less than being gentlemanlike. If we just being real. You picked on Lil Kelpy because you know you could. You know he didn't want no smoke. But in all reality, Kelpy was the one that everybody wanted to see. Kelpy took the scene on by storm, and you know what I mean? Kelpy trying to get up. Kelpy went from a soft white to No Jumper. So I think he was on what? Cam Capone. Kelpy getting out there. You know what I'm saying? Is it jealousy? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I ain't like that first one. You talk about he ain't this, you talk about he ain't that, you know what I'm saying? You embarrassed him. You try to sit over there and hit something gangster like to Kelpy, man. When Kelpy wasn't even on that time, Kelpy even told Sharp, man, hey, I even give it up to you, man. I even look up to you. And you still did that man like that. That man was a fan of yours, and you did that man like that, though. That's sucker stuff, you feel me? Because Sharp wouldn't do that to nobody, you know what I'm saying? Man, Sharp, no. Man, come on, man. Sharp would get the paws put on him. Stop playing. Right? And so, let's get on the second time, right? So, I don't know everything. I didn't heard explanations from others, you know what I'm saying, that was close to the situation, right? I don't know. We just don't know. We just going from the outside in, right? All we know is what we saw. Because we can believe what we saw, right? But sometimes, even on this YouTube, we can't believe what we see. But one thing that I did see was, one, the situation seemed like a little setup to me, right? I heard that interview was supposed to be cool, but it was far from it. You know, Almighty picked up the same energy that was from the last interview to the second interview, right? You already, made Kelpy feel like a sucker. Man, we know Kelpy not about that life. And quite frankly, when it come down to this ism, it's a non-contact sport. I'm just gonna be real. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody else gonna say it. Y'all know I'm gonna say the things that y'all want to say, but don't say it because I don't care. Right? Suspect was wrong. Sharp was wrong. Suspect was trying to bully him again. And this time, Kelpy didn't like it, so he responded. And then all of a sudden, the man, okay, yeah, of course, if a man call you that B word, of course, get off, right? I guess, you know what I'm saying, right? Even though a word is a word. But let me tell you something. If suspect was this ism, one, the energy that he had was unacceptable. It was gangbanger energy, right? And how you gonna be a gangbanger in this ism, right? I'm not saying suspect is, I don't know where suspect from, but that's that's emotional energy that should not be within the ism, right? How you gonna be emotional and you lead an emotional creature? That doesn't make no sense. Who's leading who? It must be the blind leading the blind. Because that situation should have never ever gotten to the way that it did. Regardless if he was clowning or not, your temperature rose too fast. You're supposed to be the calm in a storm, and you was anything but that. And then, like I said, we have fun and we clown the situation because old little Kelpy got stolen. But let's be real, this man was sitting down. You fired on him. It ain't nothing happened. The man still called you that. Because quite frankly, when I seen the video unedited, that was weak. How you gonna get up and still on a man and in a position where you should sleep that man, and that man is good. The only thing he is just leaking. That's weak. And quite frankly, you stole on a man. Well, I think you wanted to steal on a man from the first interview. I don't believe that energy was more of, he called me the B word. I believe that you wanted to do that off the first interview. The B was just an excuse to do it. So he pretty much gave you an excuse to do it. Right? Kelpy smart. I believe Kelpy did some of that on purpose. I believe Kelpy knew what was going to be the consequences of the action. I believe Kelpy had another plan in motion. Y'all think, oh, little Kelpy dumb, but little Kelpy can't get viral like that and be dumb. You know how many people try to go viral every single day and don't? But little Kelpy get on these major platforms and y'all think that man dumb? You crazy. That man far from it. He young. He may not be this, of course. But suspect ain't either. Sharp ain't either. I'm just, you know what I mean? Because we can all go, right? I know plenty of non-Ps that know a whole bunch of Ps. That don't make you no P. That don't make you no P because you done sent the 304 down. That don't make you no P. It's a lifestyle. And one thing's for sure, I always said this. How does one go from freedom? I'm talking about Sharp now. How does one go from freedom to employee? Now, I'm not saying that the opportunity ain't nice, and I ain't saying the opportunity ain't fruitful. But how does one go from P to employee? And how a suspect is supposed to be, and it's all allegedly, you know what I mean? But even though they tell on themselves. But how does one go, but how are you that and you are emotional as hell? All right, we got to be real, man. The older you get, the wiser you're supposed to be. I don't believe none of them, to be quite frank with you. Right? You on there for business purposes, right? Adam knew what was going to happen. Adam knew it was going to be fiery. Kelpy probably knew it was going to be fiery. I heard the situation was supposed to be de-escalated before, but it didn't happen. So if that being the case, then there's somebody's not keeping a word, which even further proves what I'm just saying, right? They're not keeping a word. It's straight sucker stuff, man. And what they did to old Lil Kelp, coming from the first interview to the second, that's sucker stuff, man. That's sucker stuff. Y'all can defend that all you want to, right? Man, I don't care about none of that. That's sucker stuff. Because we know good and well, man, that's damn near bullying. We gonna be real, that's bullying. You knew dang well that this man will probably not defend himself in any capacity, but y'all bullied him. But I've never seen that interview. I've seen Sharp get disrespected and get all emotional with the broad. But we some ism though. I done seen Suspect get emotional with old T-Rail, and T-Rail hit you where it hurt. But I didn't hear nothing about no fade. But y'all squashed that. So why go all the way with old Kelpy? Something just ain't right. If you gonna go all the way with anybody. Bully the bully. That's what I respect. Somebody who bullies the bully. So it seems like these people who want to bully the weak, they need a taste of their own medicine. But I believe all this stems from Sharp, though. Even though I could blame Suspect, I believe Suspect is still young and impressionable. I believe Suspect still follows the lead. I believe all this stems from Sharp, who y'all say is some respected ism. But you gonna go up in here talking about Sharp some ism. You ain't never seen Sharp put nothing down a day in your life. Shut up. You just going off of what you hear. I'm going off of what I observe and what I know. And what I know, But we not going to go ahead and put that extra information out up on here at all. But I know. I know a whole bunch of things that you don't think I know. Just don't speak on them out of respect from the information that I got it from. But we'll just keep it like that. That's weak, though. That's weak. That's very weak. That's weak. That is weak. And we done seen a whole bunch of things get wild. But but it always stems from somebody who we know don't really want that smoke. And that's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. You know, they can talk, oh, but he's just a little white. So what? So what? Be professional. Be businesslike. Be gentlemanlike. Because there was supposed to be 3 gentlemen the first time that was on that thing. And I seen far from gentlemanlike behavior on the first interview. Was suspect. I didn't see it on the second, but you talking about allegedly you really do this. No, you don't. And I know that for a fact. You can have all the little bad ones all you want. That don't mean you don't do nothing. I see a whole bunch of people with paper that got some bad ones, right? But is them bad ones really out there putting it down the way that they supposed to? And that's why the ism look down like, man, what you out here paying these gang bangers. What's wrong with you? You paying these GFEs, man. You get time to get these GFE experience, man. Paying these boyfriends. And that's exactly what a lot of y'all are. Not no ism. Stop playing. And quite frankly, I wouldn't know why you would want to be some ism in the first place with the time that they throwing out. Everybody want to be like somebody instead of being themselves. You wanted to be like Mike. You know, you wanted to be like Kobe. You wanted to be like this ism. But I've yet to hear somebody say, I wanted to be like me. Other people may have influenced you. The ism may have influenced you. Mike may have influenced you. Your pops, if you have a pops in your life, may have influenced you. But when they say, what do you want to be like? I want to be like me. But a lot of y'all don't ever hear that. A lot of y'all are not original. A lot of y'all are perpetrating whatever life that y'all say that y'all in, whether it be in carnality or spirituality. A lot of y'all are frauds. A lot of y'all are pathetic. But hey, what do I know? But y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. We up out of here.